So before you start to learn this new alphabet, what do you need to know? Each lesson will be quite short and to the point. In each lesson we'll briefly talk about the pronunciation of the main letter of the video. Then we'll do a little bit of spelling practice, and then some reading practice. Each video is only a few minutes long, so the lessons won't drag on forever. You're not going to be reading and writing for hours, although you can if you want. We don't have a lesson for every single letter. Most of the consonants, like M, N, P, R, S, T, B, K, etc., have the same pronunciation as before, so we don't have to learn about them. The main things that are new are many of the vowels, like ah, ow, o, or, etc. So instead of going through each and every letter, we'll just focus on the ones that are new or different. Now just 3 starting rules of the Expressive English Alphabet. Number 1, even if we don't pronounce the R in a word, we still write it. Mostly because this gives written English more unity across all accents. There's also another reason, but we'll talk about that in a later video. Just remember, always write the R. Number 2, there are no lowercase letters, only capital letters. There's no need to have double the amount of letters when half of them make the same sounds as the other half, so we only write with capital letters. Now the third one is more of a suggestion rather than a rule. When you're trying to write a word but aren't sure how to spell it, a good way to work out how to spell it is to do this. Imagine that someone shows you a piece of paper with just one word on it. The person asks you, "How do you say this word?" Your answer to the imaginary person will be your guide on how you would write that word using the Expressive English Alphabet. For example, if someone showed you this word, how would you write it? Normally in conversation we would say something like, "I want to go. I want to go." So we pronounce it like t. But if we just say the word by itself, we would probably say something more like to. So because we pronounce this word as to when we say it on its own, we write the word as to, not as t. That's just one example, so hopefully that makes sense. You'll see this in action throughout all these lessons, so don't worry about it too much for now. Okay, that's everything you need to know right now. So I'll see you in the first lesson.